Dr. Tom Hanson, and I want you to get this book, Play Big, Mental Toughness Secrets That Take Baseball Players to the Next Level. I want you to get it if you're a baseball parent. This is huge, huge, huge for you. Baseball coach, obviously huge. If you're a player, of course, this is really for you, but it's absolutely just as much if you're a coach or a parent for you to know the mental game. How important is the mental game? Confidence, focus, consistency, confidence. Be able to come over adversity, confidence. Just keep coming back to confidence. I've talked to players, since 1985, I've been working on the mental game. I have a Ph.D. in sports psychology. I was the head coach of a college for 7 years. I was a hitting coach at UVA for 7 years. I worked full time for the New York Yankees and Minnesota Twins. I worked with the Rangers. A lot of big leagues and little leagues. I have a 16-year-old son who plays. I have a daughter who played softball for years. So I know this world. I know this thing. And what I am best at is simplifying things, taking all tons of information, years work of study, and boiling it down. In this book, you literally get it as easy as A, B, C. I teach a confidence system for how to control your mental game, what to do out there between pitches. Yeah, you get the lesson. It's like you're just whacking and taking soft toss from a coach and he's whack. Yeah, you're doing this, Johnny, really great. But what do you do in a game? How do you go out there and have an at bat? What do you do in that time between pitches to put yourself in the best position to be successful? Can you control your outcomes? No. Can your player control whether or not he gets a hit? No. So as a parent, as a coach, after the game, what should you talk to your kid about? Hey, did you get a hit? Did you get it? How many hits did you get? Oh, none. Oh, that's a bad game. Well, you're really setting up a guy for failure if that's your approach. But what do you talk about? You talk about what's in Play Big. It's a fictional story. It's really fun. It's got big font. It's got pictures. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. Look at drawings. It's really a fun story. It's a story of a guy who strikes out on page 2, spoiler alert, and he then is so mad he goes outside the dugout and he starts talking to a guy through a fence. He doesn't even see him. The guy's talking to him and coaching him through my process for having a great mental game as a game and a half in a championship series goes by. So it's a fun, engaging story, draws you in, and at the same time then teaches you as it go. So the information kind of seeps in because of a story rather than feeling like there was a recipe book or a textbook. You have to knock out the 6 ways to blah, blah, blah. So it's a fun read. It's a perfect thing for a family to go through. Mom wants to know, what should I talk to Johnny about after the game or before the game? Now you can know and learn it in a fun, digestible way. I've had a lot of people say, well, the Redheads of Baseball, which I wrote with Ken Ravizza, we've sold well over 150,000 copies of that book. A lot of people say, oh my gosh, I love this one the best. This is my favorite one. So get it. You see the price here is crazy. And so I really would like you to jump on it, and we'll get you this good physical, old school physical book you can highlight and mark it up and get after it. All right. So please jump on this right now, and I look forward to having you getting out there and playing big.